The heck is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, there's always something, right? It's always something, but you know what's good? I'm gonna tell you what's good. What's good is that we're living and breathing, and that your boy is here. Yo, I'm kind of feeling. I gotta rock this out just a little bit more because I'm kind of actually feeling. I'm really feeling this jam, and I gotta get my audio right. You know. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the live chat view is not working right, but that's cool. Let me go ahead and kill this noise. Ooh, what's happening? Oh well, hey, sometimes it is what it is, and sometimes you can't get things to work absolutely positively correctly, but your boy is here. What's happening? It's me, your man, Onyx. Talk show live every Sunday, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Let me say it one more again. 6 p.m. Sundays, where I come and talk all that good nerdy stuff here on YouTube and live on YouNow app, trying to grow everything. If you've made it this far, you've made it to the best place in the world. So let me just go ahead. Let me just throw this out here. Let me go ahead. Let me kick this out. Let me throw this out here. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead. Let me get some stuff going real quick here. Let me make sure I got everything looking, my T's crossed, my I's dotted, making sure that everything is looking good. And there we go. There it is. All right, okay. So what's happening, everybody? You know, the easy way out this week. Well, shout out to my man, Dame Drops. Glad you in. You know, technical difficulties. It happens. You know, if you record from your phone, somebody gonna call you. If you're gonna do other stuff, somebody gonna do something. But we overcome. We get there. We do what we do. So, like I say, the easy way out this week is for me to just go ahead and talk. All right? Go ahead and just talk about Black Panther. All right, that's the easy way to get things going. But you know what? Everybody else doing it. I'm just going to go ahead and say one thing. I'm gonna drop some serious knowledge on you right now. I'm gonna drop some stuff. All right, Black Panther #1 box office. We know this. We know it. Ain't no arguments. It's gonna be like that for a minute. Okay. The earliest he gonna drop out the box office is March 2nd, because you got Death Wish and Red Sparrow coming out. But I doubt. I mean, it's gonna be close. Dude pulled 108 million this week. 108. Closest movie to it was Game Night with 16 million. So, you know, Trash came out this week. We ain't even gonna deal with it. What's up with everybody? Got my man Rick, my man Ernest in on the check-in. My man Jay, shoe game is tight. Glad you up in this piece too. So I'm pretty much waiting on Black Panther to just calm down once you get that Oprah Winfrey up on the screen, Ava DuVernay, March 9th, Wrinkle in Time. That's what's going to dethrone Black Panther. I'm letting you know. That's what's going to dethrone it. Okay? This is the month of the African American producer, director. It's going to do that. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. All right? No, and I agree. Red Sparrow probably won't do it, but I say that's the only thing that got a choice, because people be salty and they want to go and they want to get, Jennifer Lawrence, they all on that Jennifer Lawrence kick, and they think they're going to go ahead and say, well, maybe she can beat the Black Panther. I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm going to leave it there. But I doubt it. I'm taking bets. Black Panther is going to go 3 weeks in a row at number 1 at a minimum. Then it'll drop, and then it's going to come back. I'm letting you know. Yeah, Wrinkle in Time will do numbers. It's going to be... Ava is a cutie. Yo! See, and people don't see the director. See, that tells you people go ahead, and they jump in, and they peep it out, and they say, you know what? I'm going to see who the director is. Woo! Yeah. But, Rick dirty. He dirty. Well, Black Panther's already at over 500,000 worldwide. It's just 400 million right here in the States after what, 2 weekends? 2 weeks? Come on. It's going to reach it. It's going to reach it. Okay? It's going to reach it. There's no doubt. And the thing about it, the hype is real. They targeted the audience. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. But you know what? The industry is fickle. The industry is fickle. We know the industry is fickle. The industry is just straight fickle because, and it kind of goes into what I'm going to talk about during today's live stream, but Black Panther, people are sitting there and they're like, you got the haters, you got the people that don't know nothing about the character, and just want to be out there, doing their thing. But that's cool. Low Cuts in the house, Wakanda forever. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But Wakanda gonna fall in the box office eventually. I'm putting it out there, letting you know. It's gonna drop in the box office eventually. That's what's gonna go down. All right? Wrinkle in Time is gonna, mark my words. All right? Mark my words. I'll give you a reason why I didn't review either movie this week, either of the new movies. Just got to put that out there. Game Night, wasn't interested. It looked like something that should be, could be, and would be on Showtime in about a month and a half. Okay? There's no way. I don't even pay for movies. I got a movie pass. I don't even pay for movies and wouldn't even waste my movie pass on it. Get one free movie a day, and I'll be like, yo, no. Then you got Annihilation. Now, people jump on Annihilation. They're like, oh, Sci-Fi joint. Come on, yeah, jump on it. Jump on it. Sci-Fi joint. Right, wrong. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not jumping on that Sci-Fi joint. Because we got shorts changed here in the States. Okay, distribution rights. We got to watch it in the theater. We got to go drop $12, $15, $20 to go see Annihilation. Now, you got the female cast, they slamming, right? They hot. But then what happens, they release that joint on Netflix overseas. So why am I going to pay to see that joint when they released it on Netflix overseas? What's the deal with that? Is that them just saying our movie's trash? We just gonna put it up on streaming overseas because we know we gonna juice them over in the States, and then we gonna just do our thing overseas. Just throw it in there. So I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Now, I see Black Panther getting a lot of love in the chat. But we ain't gonna talk Black Panther today. We ain't going to talk it today. We'll get back to it. Everybody talking Black Panther. I need it to die down. I need Black Panther to just chill for a minute. because I need y'all to be hyped up again when they go back to Wakanda in Avengers Infinity War. You know, I just want y'all to get that hype back up when Black Panther returns to the big screen. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. That's all I got to say. So, check this out. Comic books, right? Big comic book companies. Your boy got to talk comics every now and then. Now, comic book companies, they go ahead and they mix things up. They try to bring in new readers. They try to get things going. And I'm bringing this up. This is the last Sunday in Black History Month. All right, so I'm going to kind of talk about one of the greatest comic series ever. All right, just a little bit. All right, but they do this thing. They either mix it up by changing iconic characters, introducing new characters, and what do? They basically screw it up. 9 out of 10 times they screw it up, okay? They've had successful moments, okay? Successful moments. My favorite, Black History Month, got to put out there, DC Milestone Comics. This was a whole planet of black superheroes. That was a hot line, you know, by the late Dwayne McDuffie, black comic book creator, the whole nine. It was hot. I'm going to throw it out there. It was hot. Gave us great characters. Static. Icon, Hardware, Rocket, you know, that's hardcore. A lot of the people who weren't big into the comic books, they watched that joint. They got that joint. What was it? Static Shock? That's what they call it. Oh, Static Shock. That's my thing. Yo, more than that, hot stuff. Okay, that was hot. Marvel Comics had theirs. They had the Ultimate line. They brought in the Afro-Hispanic, gotta put it out there because he was half black, half Spanish, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, you know, the black suit, red, doing his thing, okay? Getting an animated feature coming up this December by Sony. You know, just letting you know, if you don't remember, I did a little trailer review. Go back in my videos on YouTube and peep that out. Just putting it out there, okay? Then you had some failures. You had Marvel Comics. They had the New Universe back in the 80s. Whole line was trash. I'm just putting it out there. They were trying to make, you know, they blew up Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was wiped off the map. They did that. And then they tried to make this up. And like, no. They killed that comic book line quick. Tried to bring it back, mixed it in with the Avengers, did a little bit better, but it was trash. It was horrible. And then I'm not even going to talk about DC Comics, the New 52. They gave Jim Lee keys to the kingdom, and what he do? He puts Superman's underwear inside his pants finally after how many years? And it was trash. Good artwork, but it was trash. So now, DC Comics is doing it again. They doing it again. They introducing some new stuff. There was a comic book that's out now called Dark Knight's Metal. They basically made 7 evil Batman characters. It was hot. It's hot. It's still going on now. It's hot. It's hot. Your boy here all up in it. But now what they getting ready to do is they're going in and they like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to introduce these new characters. And we're going to introduce these new stories coming out of this and try to get the young crowd, get them hyped up. And I'm like, I'm looking at it. And I'm like, maybe not. And then I said, well, let's take a look at these. Let's take a look. Let me pull them up on the screen for you. Boom. Okay. So you see the iconic Superman. You got the no-draw Superman. See, come on, low cuts. I know you dig the Superman, the New 52, but if you read through the comic book, he was trash. It wasn't even Superman. They went back and said it was Mr. Mxyzptlk. So what that tell you? I'm spoiling all sorts of stuff. But I want you to take a look. You see some of these iconic characters. I want you to see some of these new ones mixed in that you can see all up in here. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit. So they got a new character, okay? You can see him right here. He's the dude sitting in between Superman and Batman on the screen, all right? He's called Damage, all right? That's hot name, right? Hot? No. Okay, bottom line, this guy turns into a monster. The government drops him off in the spot. Unstoppable, you know, when he's mad, and he's unleashed this massive strength for an hour at a time. Who that sound like? That sound like a real big green dude when he first came out. He only became the Hulk at night. Come on, man. I know y'all better than this, DC Comics. Come on, man. Y'all better than this. Don't that sound like an early version of the Hulk? I mean, I'm just saying. And he's got to rein in the damage as he unleashes it. Come on. Come on. Let's be creative. Let's be creative. But that's okay. Everybody think they could do something better than the next guy. That's how that is. That's how they feel. So let's go ahead. Let me wipe that. Let me do this. Let me throw this out here. Let me get this out here for you. Let me throw this. Then you got this next one. It's called Silencer. First issue I got. Do they have even Silencer on the screen? Let me see if they don't even have Silencer on the screen. I can't. Is that her? I gotta look. I can't tell. But they got the pictures up. And they got this character, Juggernaut, yeah. But now they got this other character called Silencer, okay? Let me hit you with the description of this character, okay? One of the deadliest assassins, and you've never heard of her. That's the first thing they try to get you with, is they try to retcon it. They trying to put it back to say she's been around forever, all right? She's been around forever. Super strong, highly trained, and devastating and stealthy meta-human abilities. I'm like, okay, let's use every big-ass made-up word we could put together to describe this blonde-haired black woman. I'm going to throw it out there. Short hair, looking like Amber Rose. I'm just throwing it out there. That's what the character looked like. I wish I had a picture of it to bring up on screen, but it's looking like Amber Rose. I'm like, okay. So, they took little elements from Kill Bill, okay, because she's retired, she's raising her family, and then she's being brought back into the game. Now, I ain't even going to call it DC Gomorrah, but how many super assassins do you need in DC Comics in the Batman universe? Because she's linked to Batman, because why? Batman Baby Mama, which is why I got this on, Batman Baby Mama was her boss, Talia al Ghul, okay? I'll leave that there. So basically she's connected to Batman's baby mama. So I'm going to just leave that where it is. We see how that goes. Now, this is one that really ticked me off when I say, do you see this guy? I hope y'all can see my mouse. No, you can't see my mouse. But the guy immediately on the left of Superman. You see him? He got that little Spider-Man-like pose. This character's called Sideways, which is BS. Okay, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm just trashing DC Comics, and, the sad part is they one of the few public relations departments that come and let me know what's going down and send me stuff. But I got to tell them, they doing me wrong on this. They doing me wrong on this. Okay, he can teleport, basically, go from place to place in holes he makes in midair. I'm not even going to tell you how silly that sounds. But I am going to put this out here. His tagline is, with that much power comes great liability. Can we just rip off Spider-Man? From the costume, to the poses, to the jumps. Dude back on hurt moving like that if you look at the picture. But I'm just saying, like, come on. Yeah, actually, that's right, Locust. This joint went sideways right now. So I think they're trying to appeal to the same audience because dude is a teenager in high school. I'm just putting it there. Yep, teleport like Nightcrawler from the X-Men. He goes through a different dimension or can go to different dimensions. You see what I'm saying? There's some more BS. It's some more straight BS. But that's cool. That's cool. But here's where it get deep. They started making up some stuff. And I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I get the press releases. I can't make this stuff up. They got their own version of the Fantastic Four called The Terrifics. You see my man right there to the right of Batman. Okay? Mr. Terrific. Now, this is I'm going to bring this up. Marvel Comics canceled the Fantastic Four a while ago. You had the super strong guy, the Thing. You had the flaming hothead Human Torch. You had the Invisible Girl, or Invisible Woman, depending on when you started reading it. And you had Mr. Fantastic Super Stretchy. So now DC Comics is like, you know what? They canceled it. So what we going to do, we going to make our own group. Instead of calling them the Fantastic Four, we going to call them the Terrifics. We going to get your super smart guy, Mr. Terrific. Analog for Mr. Fantastic. But we're going to get a stretchy guy with a sense of humor. So we're going to just basically get Plastic Man. Okay, we can get a strong dude that's horribly misshapen, Metamorpho. And then we're going to get a girl that can turn invisible or intangible, Phantom Girl. Like, can you just straight rip off Fantastic Four? I mean, come on, are we just that stupid? We can't just get something original anymore. Can we not do that? And that's just some of the new stuff they put out. That's just some of it. You know, it's ridiculous on how they insult the intelligence. Now, this is my thing. We enjoy movies. We enjoy comics. We enjoy this stuff as they put it out. And I dig it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love this stuff. I personally am killing it. I will kill this stuff. I buy it. They get me every time. But this is the thing. When is it going to actually, okay? When is it actually going to be material that's new? Or better yet, why don't they take the characters that they've been dealing with for years? Like, I've been reading stuff online, and I go through the message boards, I go through these different things, and it's okay. It's like, all right, listen, I get it. You're trying to pull in an audience. You're trying to get new people. You're trying to get things popping. You're trying to boost that revenue because books don't sell anymore. Let's be realistic. Kids don't buy these. Adults buy these. Kids look at them on tablets. They look at them on their phone. They do all that. All right? But this is what goes down. This is what's up. All right? You got to have connection to the characters. You got to be able to sit there and say, you know what? This is why I can get people into it. This is why I can get people to enjoy what I'm creating and what I'm putting out. Black Panther. I'm gonna roll it all the way back to Black Panther. I was reading on a message board, and the guy was complaining, talking about everybody, all these non-comic book fans. That's why Black Panther's doing so good. That's why this. No, I'm gonna tell you why Black Panther's doing so good. Is because people fleshed out the character and they took it. Then you had the guy complaining, talking about, I don't know why everybody's so hyped up on Black Panther, because he was created by two Caucasian males. And I'm like, you don't get it, do you? You don't get it, the fact that this character, a black character, was created in 1966. Okay? First one to get his own, just get into his own. Okay? Debuted in the Fantastic Four. Alright? Brand new. And they fleshed him out. Didn't go too stereotypical. I mean, they did go a little stereotypical. They had him fighting the KKK in one of his initial own comic book series issues. So that was a little stereotypical. But the fact that you had that representation, and dude did not understand, be glad that you got what little representation you could during that time, because there wasn't any of us in the comic book industry like we are now. That's what I'm saying. We wasn't in entertainment like that. Just saying. That's why I watch Black Lightning on TV. Good show, good writing. Okay? That's why I go ahead and watch Black Panther the movie. People buy the comic book. I'm digging it. That's hot. That's hot. But you also got other characters that they could flesh out, put out there, instead of creating a whole bunch of new ones. How many of y'all knew Black Goliath? He making his debut in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay? And yes, they've been ripping, each company has been ripping each other off for years. Only because they think they could do it better, or somebody want to make that money. They want to make that dough. And that's cool. For a long time, it was just Black Panther and Falcon. All right? Then you got, I'm going to talk Marvel for a second. Black Panther, Falcon, Black Goliath. Notice the trend. They throwing black in a whole lot of these names. Then you ended up getting other characters. You ended up them retconning some stuff, giving you the Black Captain America, Isaiah. Yeah, that's right. Then you got the young Patriot that they introduced a few years ago. Notice that, right? Right? And then they started introducing characters of other ethnicities, and then they started changing the primary characters, like change Thor to a woman, all this other stuff. That's cool. I dig it. I see what you're doing. We're going to talk about the X-Men. They bring Storm in, They brought in a whole bunch of others, but you don't get a lot of black superheroes. Then you had DC Comics. DC Comics was way behind, okay? Who they have? Black Manta? The villain? And you didn't realize Black Manta was black until later on. Bishop. So what do they do with these characters? They use them up, they throw them out. They don't flesh them out. Their series don't last because everybody likes the traditional, plain, dumber than a box of rocks, sidekicks or whatever. That's what they try to do. All right? Just throwing it out there. And it took other minorities, they didn't look like minorities, to create these characters, to get them in the door so we could do what we need to do with the characters. How many of you will go ahead and know Taisha Coates, the one that wrote a lot of Black Panther stuff? I just gave away on Amazon the World of Wakanda trade paperback written by her. She's one of the ones that helped script a lot of these films. Just putting it out there. Do the research. Dwayne McDuffie, all the Milestone stuff. We wouldn't have Static. We wouldn't have had the Static Shock cartoon. That was hot if it wasn't for him. But yet, all those characters are sitting in a shelf somewhere collecting dust because they don't want to use them. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, that's what I do. I preach a little bit. But it is what it is. That's how we roll. But anyway, just putting it out there. Things that I like to try to find out. Do any of those different comic book characters, those new, quote-unquote, new series, appeal to you? This is what I need. Go ahead, when this video goes live, put it in the comments. What characters you think are underutilized, or what comic book changes did you like or dislike when they did it? Last I checked, I was cool with Bishop back in the day. He had that big wet Rick James Jerry curl. And then they gave him a bald, then he had the bald head. Now he looked like, basically, the homeless dude on the subway. Black Lightning went from the big fro, the nappy chest hair showing through his costume, talking about jive turkeys, Phantom, the guy in the big suit. Yo, I'm telling you. And actually, they still do make that comic book. I think he still, it's another public. I think IDW Publishing is still doing the Phantom. I got to double check. I'll double check on that, Locust. I'll double check on that. But I'm going to tell you, this is the thing. What can these comic book companies do? Because all this stuff is going to the movies now. All of this stuff is going to the movies now. And with the movies, we're getting spoon-fed more and more into the comic book universe. We're getting more and more comic book savvy when it comes to these movies, because the storylines are getting closer and closer and closer to what they were. Now, like I say, with X-Men, we still way out in left field. What up to my man Damon? He popped in on the You Now live chat. But this is the thing. X-Men was way out in left field. Hopefully with this Disney Marvel deal, it'll come back. Warner Brothers, I talked about it a little bit last week when they fired Zack Snyder You know, because the truth is coming out now. He ended up getting fired, and then he just had the worst day because his kid got sick, had to leave. But we found out he got the warning notice after Warner Brothers was like, yo, we paid you all this money, and we still ain't get what we wanted with our characters, you know? And now we had to go and do some half-ass with Justice League to try to get a little bit back. Now we got to get better. Okay, we did good with Wonder Woman, you know, and I'm praying and hoping that they do good with Aquaman. Okay, yo, because Jason Momoa in Justice League was a little bit too much of a drunk surfer dude, but I'm going to sit here and say, I don't know what's up with the casting, but Dolph Lundgren is Aquaman Daddy. I mean, not Aquaman Daddy, but as the king of Atlantis. I don't know. I think Dolph Lundgren, he looking kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, hey, CGI a mug, man. You know, I got this shirt on to make it look like I'm kind of swole, but, you know, I'm just saying. But Phantom is the Black Panther. I got to look. Now, Phantom been around. Low Cuts, my man on the YouTube live chat. I think Phantom been around since the 30s, so I don't know. I think he was more of a Tarzan ripoff, you know, than that. But yo, I'm gonna just put it out here. What comic books that are out now you think has changed for the worse? Please, when this goes live as the replay, let me know in the comment section, because this is the thing. I want to try to get more and more of what people are talking about with comic books, video games, movies, and each Sunday I'm going to go ahead and do a few different things. All right? So the key is going to be, what is the hotness? What's the new hotness? I mean, obviously, yeah, I could have talked Black Panther probably for another 2 weeks. All right? We're going to definitely do a Wrinkle in Time review. I'm definitely going to go see that. We got to peep that out. All right? But this is the thing. I'm going back to... Whoa! Whoa! Did y'all see that? Whoa! Did y'all see that? Whoa, did y'all see that? Did you see that? Man. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I apologize. Did y'all see what happened? Wow. Did y'all see what happened? Whoa. Okay. I hate Windows. Windows just restarted with updates in the middle of my live stream. Whoa. Man. I think Warner Brothers may have caught me. They was like, yo, you trashing my stuff too much. Yo. Oh, that shook me up. So hopefully this isn't too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. Woo! All right, we getting some crazy stuff here. I would let some stuff come through. I got some of the craziest things right here. You know, Emerald Gaming, if you're watching, number one, your comment's not going to come through, and you too. That's how that works. Okay. Yeah, no, that's what that was. Yo, Windows, it decided to do what it wanted to do, but that's cool. I'm game. It's all good. I just got to go ahead and boot somebody. Let me just go ahead and put the user in timeout. He is in timeout. Get rid of him and I will look at and clown his ass later. That's how that works. You know. I'm glad the chat was still going, but the video, that's not good. But anyway, it's all good. It is all straight for me. Appreciate that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see what the heck, why this does that. It happens. Hopefully it didn't mess up my stream too bad. Hopefully I'll be able to put this live. If not, I'll record something a little bit later for y'all to comment on. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. Remember, every Sunday, 6 p.m., I'm right here. Something. Talk about movie reviews, video games. You guys pick the subject. How do you pick the subject? Send me a tweet. I am at Onyx1969 on Twitter. Send me a message through the Facebook group, GoingFullNerd. Just go ahead. Go to the Facebook group. Tell us a little something. Talk about what you want to holler at. All right? Hey, appreciate it, and I plan on going live a little later this week with an Onyx Uncensored. Since I got a couple of cats that came into the room, good working, good looking out YouTube software keeps the negative comments out of the live stream chat, because I see I'm going to have to go act the damn fool because people want to act up when I do my live stream. So anyway, peace out, y'all. I'm out of here. Enjoy. Let me hit this outro music and I'm gone. Peace. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. Hopefully we don't get any technical difficulties like we did today. Psst, man.